So it's Om Namo on the first breath. Guru Dev Namo on the second breath. And that's how we start each class. Okay? So let's bring our palms together. This is prayer pose. Now prayer pose brings 72,000 nerve endings in the left side and the right side of the body and brings them together at the center of your heart center here. That helps us start balancing out the nervous system. This side of the brain controls this side of the body and vice versa. This side of the brain controls this side of the body. Okay, now you're going to inhale through the nose. This is our default long, deep breath. You inhale through the nose slowly. Take the breath in, take it all the way down to the bottom of your lungs. Fill the belly. Let the belly expand down and out. Fill into the rib cage. Keep the heart center elevated. Shoulders relax. Neck lock in place. Now neck lock is pulling the chin straight back. Not up and back, not down and back. Straight back. You'll feel a slight tension at the base of the skull. Fill into the chest, up through the neck, up through the top of the head. That's a full deep inhale. Then through the nose, exhale. Releasing the tension in the head, the neck, the chest, the rib cage. Pull the navel back, push the air all the way out. Again, inhale deeply, same process. Fill into every area of your body, all the way up through the top of the head. Maintain the posture, focused at the brow point. And exhale, letting the tension go. Push the air all the way out. Now we'll inhale deeply to begin. Remember, Om Namo on the first breath, Guru Dev Namo on the second breath. So inhale deeply. Om. So it's a 3-day weekend, so whatever we do today, you should be able to recover. You have an extra day to do that. So we're going to be working on dealing with our weaknesses. And so that'll be the meditation, but we'll start with a yoga set that helps to balance and awaken your 10 bodies. Now, you may not be aware of it, but you have 10 bodies. You know, people have 9 lives, but you have 10 bodies. So maybe one of your bodies survives so you can go Just so you know the list, you got a soul body, you got a negative mind, you got a positive mind, you got a neutral mind, you got a physical body, you got a arc line from the shoulder up over the crown chakra to the other. You got Auric Body, the energy field around. Pranic Body, which is through the breath. You got a subtle body. It's so subtle I can't really define it. You can look it up if you want. And a radiant body, your radiance, your star quality. You know, we're all star seeds or star children. So, all right. So, the first exercise is going to be using breath of fire. Are you familiar with breath of fire? Rapid breathing. Are you familiar with that? Okay, great. All right. So, come lying down on your back. And the first exercise I'm going to do is called stretch pose. This will help center your navel point energy and it'll strengthen your nervous system. So lift your head up, keep your shoulders on the mat, look at your toes, extend the arms over the body, parallel to the body, palms down, parallel to each other, pointing toward the toes. Then bring the legs together, lift your feet off the ground 6 inches, and begin breath of fire. Now, if that's too much for you, do it with one leg, and I'll tell you when we're halfway.
Eyes open?
Eyes open. You can look at your toes, or you can have your eyes closed. It's your choice. You have some leeway here. I'll get some music going.
Are we halfway yet?
No. You got both feet up. Don't. Just keep going. When I taught in India, we had what we called the Yogic Olympics, and we had these little kids. They would do this. This is one of the decathlon events, and they would do this for over 7 minutes. We're going to be doing it for maybe 2. Keep going. I'll get some music going here. These people coming in later are missing all the good stuff. Okay, we're halfway. Got to switch legs, switch legs. Keep the lower back pressed towards the floor. 30 seconds. Hold the posture, flatten the back against the floor, and exhale, relax down. Stay relaxed, inhale deeply. Relax the legs down. Inhale. Exhale, let the energy circulate, let the tension go. Palms facing up. Receptive pose. Your hands are like little satellite dishes. They receive energy, they transmit energy. You know, even though we can't see the stars, there's trillions of them, and they do send their energy throughout the universe. And you want to be able to pick up on that energy, the subtleties. Just let this energy circulate. Feel the breath flowing into the belly. Let it rise towards the ceiling. As you inhale, let that energy circulate throughout your entire body. And as you exhale, just let the tension go. Let your mind float free. Let the weight of your body release into the floor. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just breathe. The breath comes in through every pore of your being. Yogi Bhajan talked about the skin being a third lung. So you got to make sure you're not clogging your third lung here. So any skin lotions you use, read the fine print. Make sure it doesn't have any petroleum products. You might have to educate because they use all sorts of camouflages as to what that means. So be diligent in what you do. Some simple things you can use for skin lotion, and it's really is almond oil. You know, it's very simple. Coconut oil is very good for the skin. So just feel the energy, let it circulate. When they made the first Goldfinger movie in the James Bond series, they had this lady painted in gold paint. After a few hours on the set, she was painted from head to toe. Her skin couldn't breathe, so she died of asphyxiation. They learned the hard way. Okay. So, bring your knees to the chest, wrap the hands around the knees. Lift the head up, chin to the chest, and begin breath of fire. This should be a lot easier than stretch pose. Use your navel point, steady pace. Let the breath help you to process the energy, work with the tension. Your breath is the great sustainer. We're over halfway, less than a minute now. Keep that head up, chin to the chest. It's a pain in the neck, I know, but it'll really work out some real benefits when we relax. "30 seconds. Inhale deeply. Full deep breath. Pull the chin to the chest. Pull the knees in. And then slowly explore. Lower the head down slowly. Lower the legs down as you exhale. And again, just lie flat. Let the energy circulate. Let the tension go. And continue the breath long and deep. As you inhale, you're taking in prana, life force energy. It's not the oxygen in the breath. It's that spark within the atom. It's that unlimited energy of the atom that you're dealing with. Einstein talked about E equals mc squared. Well, if you multiply that out, the mass times the speed of light squared, that's like quadrillions of units of energy that you're dealing with here. So you have that spark. Arms at your side, palms facing up. Just let your breath flow, let the tension go, let the energy circulate. Many times in a yoga set or a yoga class, we create a lot of tension. And then we follow it with some relaxation. It's like a pendulum. You are swinging the pendulum extreme, pulling it way to one side when you're creating a lot of tension. When you let go of that pendulum, when you let go of the tension, the body swings like a pendulum into a deeper sense of relaxation. This is how you learn how to really let the tension go. Let the energy circulate, breathe long and deep. The breath is the driving force behind the yoga. The exercises help us to channel the energy of the breath to various parts of the body, to energize and release locked-in tensions in various areas. Now inhale, exhale, release the tension. Let your weight just release into the floor. Let the floor do all the work. You gotta learn how to let go and let things take care of themselves. Now inhale, exhale. Now slowly turn on to your side. Turn on to your side and push yourself up to a sitting position. We don't try to come straight up off our back because that puts a lot of pressure on those lower vertebrae and you can herniate a disc. All right. We're going to bring the arms up 60 degrees, curl the fingers into the pads, extend the thumbs. Okay, this is 45 degrees. This is 60 degrees up here. Okay, and again, begin breath of fire. Keep the heart center elevated. Keep the neck lock in place. If you need tissues, we have them over there, or you can go back to the bathroom and get some tissue or paper towels there. Yoga is a cleansing process. You're cleaning out the stuff from your subconscious, cleaning out the tension, designed to help you become a flow-through system. Pumping the navel point, that's your power center. It energizes you. Keep the heart center elevated. Keep lifting those arms up, extending them up at 60 degrees. One more minute. Inhale deeply, full deep breath, fill the belly. Slowly bring the thumbs together overhead. Stretch the arms up. Inhale some more through the rib cage, through the chest, up through the neck. Keep the neck lock in place. Inhale some more. Stretch up through the top of the head. Inhale some more. Hold the breath and apply the root lock, Mulaband. Squeeze tight the muscles around the tailbone. Pull in the navel, holding the breath. Pull in the navel back towards the spine. Focus at the brow point. It's called root lock or Mulaband. Hold the breath. Bring that energy up the spine. And exhale, relax the arms down. Inhale deeply. Remember, heart center elevated, shoulders relaxed. Neck lock in place. Fill up through the belly, up through the chest, up through the neck, up through the top of the head. And exhale, letting the tension go. Push the air all the way out through the nose. Again, inhale deeply. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now extend your legs out. Spread them wide. Now we're going to do some stretching. When you stretch, you focus on when you feel the pressure of the stretch in your body, that's at the point where you stop pushing and start relaxing into the pressure of the stretch. So we're going to inhale, stretch the arms straight up. Turn toward the left leg. You're going to bend from the hips. You're not curling. You're not bending the spine. You're leading. Your focus is at the heart center. You're leaning the heart center down toward the knee. When you feel the pressure of the stretch behind the leg or in the spine, exhale, just relax the arms down and relax that heart center toward the knee. Depending on your flexibility, some of you may be right here. Some of you may be all the way down here. And then inhale back up, full deep breath, stretching up, lengthening the spine, turn toward the right leg. Same process, lean that heart center down, pressure of the stretch, relax the arms down, grab the toes of the ankle or behind the leg. Exhale, relax that heart center toward the knee. And continue. Alternating left and right. Remember, keep the head up in line with the spine. Don't drop the head down. You're leading with the heart. You're not leading with the head. We have a tendency to want to lead with the head. It makes us butthead yogis. We're beyond Beavis and Butthead here. So, lead with the heart. The head will follow. When you keep the head in line with the spine, when you have much more awareness, you're trying to build a sensory being. When you drop the chin to the chest, it cuts off your proprioceptors. That's the body's internal GPS system. You know, you can easily touch your fingers over your head like this, because this hand knows where this hand is, or vice versa. That's the proprioceptors. You don't want to break down your awareness. This is just to help you to enhance your awareness. So you're taking that full deep breath as you stretch straight up. Remember to keep the head in line with the spine. Reach down, relax into the stretch, pressure of the stretch. Exhale, keep the head in line with the spine. Keep that neck lock in place. Lead with the heart center. And continue. Lead that heart center down. Keeping the leg locked straight. What you're doing is you're stretching the life nerve that runs from the big toe of each foot down, up the inside of each leg, up each side of the spine. That life nerve, keeping that life nerve stretched out, energizes your nervous system so that you have plenty of energy in your nervous system, whether you're 8 or 108, it doesn't matter. Keep the breath flowing long and deep. The breath feeds the nervous system. You're building a surplus of energy with all this breathing. body says, I don't need all this breath. So your body's not motivated to breathe, but you consciously breathe. It takes discipline and willpower. It takes focus. You're building a surplus of energy into your system when you breathe long and deep. That shifts the electrostatic charge in the muscles so the body can let go of that residual tension, that locked in tension. Now inhale upright. Relax the arms down. Inhale deeply. Remember, straight spine, elevated heart center, shoulders relaxed, fill into the belly, expanding into the rib cage, fill the chest, neck lock in place, shoulders relaxed. Fill up through the top of the head. And exhale, letting the tension go. Now, we're going to inhale in this upright position. We're going to lean the heart center down towards the floor, towards the center. Again, when you feel the pressure of the stretch, grab the toes or the ankle or behind the leg. Exhale, relax that heart center towards the floor. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Some of you, if you can hold on to your toes, pull on the toes because that helps stretch out that Achilles tendon in the back of the heel there, back of the leg. This process of taking in prana, there's an opposite process called apana. That's the elimination force. So when you exhale, you're releasing and you're letting go of tension, you're letting go of emotional stuff, baggage that you don't need, you're letting go of subconscious stuff, you're letting go of spiritual stuff, you're letting go of whatever is out there that you don't need, you're just letting it go. Toxins. Last time, inhale upright, lean forward and down, grab the toes or ankles or behind the leg. Exhale, relax into the stretch. And slowly inhale upright. Now come sitting cross-legged. I'm going to give you the side view so that those who are new have an idea what we're doing here. You're going to hold on to your shins. And this exercise is called camel ride because it kind of duplicates what it's like when you're riding a camel. It's also called spinal flex. So as you inhale, you're rolling the hips forward as you elevate the heart center. Keep the head in line with the spine. Exhale, roll back on the hips. Inhale forward, exhale back. Now you might feel some tension, soreness in that lower back. We're a very sedentary society. That means we sit too much. In fact, there's a whole chain of stores now called Potato Barn. That's for all the couch potatoes out there. They're really marketing that because people don't have the flexibility, and because they sit so much, that lower back gets compacted, so it numbs itself out. So this helps to increase circulation into that lower back, so you might be experiencing some achiness in that area. Just breathe into it. Send that pranic energy of the breath into the area as you inhale. As you exhale, let the tension go. Release it. Let it go with the exhale. This moves the spinal fluid up and down the spine. Helps to energize your entire nervous system and also increasing flexibility of the spinal column. It also goes up through the blood-brain barrier, up into your head. Helps to clear the mind. They actually did some research back in the 70s at UCLA where they hooked people up to brainwave machines. And they found when people were doing this exercise, it increases the brain waves associated with. You're better off breathing rather than chanting. Again, remember, the breath is the driving force behind the yoga. The exercises channel the energy of the breath. Now, focus at the brow point. Circulate the energy throughout the body. Powerful breath. Continue spinal flex. Every breath goes down to the navel. That's your touchstone. You have a primal connection with that navel point. You were in the womb, the umbilical cord. That's where it was connected. Your total source of existence came through that point. So you have a primal connection with that. All your sustenance, everything came through that navel point, that umbilical cord. So you have a primal connection there. Also, there's a network of nerves that fan out from the navel point to the rest of the body. So by breathing into the navel point, you're energizing your entire body. You're stimulating the energy throughout your entire body. Inhale, straight spine, full deep breath. Fill the belly. Expand into the rib cage, heart center elevated, shoulders relaxed, neck lock in place. Fill up through the neck all the way to the top of the head. Focused at the brow point. Inhale some more. Fill into your energy field around your body. Inhale some more. Expand your energy field. Inhale some more. Hold the breath. Shoulders relaxed, neck lock in place. Elevated heart center. Feel the energy. Let it circulate. And exhale, letting the tension go. Now, if you're comfortable and able to sit on your heels, that's the ideal posture. If you have knee problems and can't sit on your heels, you can just stay cross-legged. The focus is now going to be at the heart center. We're going to be doing spinal flex again, but you're focused on flexing the heart center forward, exhaling back. Again, send the energy of the breath to where you're feeling the tension around this heart center. All of us have experienced certain amounts of heartache, betrayal, whatever, emotional stuff. So just penetrate the area with this life force energy. As you exhale, let it go. Bit by bit. You don't have to let it all go at once. Thirty more seconds now. Focus at the brow point. Circulate the energy throughout your body. throughout your spirit, throughout your entire being. Inhale, straight spine, full deep breath, fill the belly, slowly but surely. Fill into the rib cage, heart center elevated, shoulders relaxed. Inhale through the chest, up through the neck. Remember, neck lock in place, pull the chin back slightly. Up through the top of the head. Up through the head, out into your energy field, your aura, your auric field, your arc line. Inhale some more. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Hold the breath now. Feel the energy. When you have your heart center elevated, you suspend the breath in there. You can hold it for a lot longer than when you try to cramp it in there. You're really just floating. That's what you're trying to do. Exhale, letting the tension go. Okay, now bring your hands up onto your shoulders, fingers to the front, thumbs to the back. Grab your shoulders if you can. I'm getting old, I can't do that. But the important thing is keep the elbows up and keep the elbows pulled back. You want to keep this heart center elevated. You want to keep it open. Keeping the elbows up. You're going to inhale, turn and twist left. Exhale, turn and twist right. Keep the head level. You don't want the head up and back. We're not lollygagging. And we're not down into the chest. Your head is level, turning from shoulder to shoulder. Inhale left, exhale right.
Are we still rock pose if you want to?
If you want to. Now some of you got your elbows forward. Keep the elbows pulled back. Let your elbow pull you back as you twist to that side. Create a flow for yourself. It's kind of a swinging motion, back and forth, back and forth. This is the only yogic exercise. Remember to turn your head from shoulder to shoulder. This is the only yogic exercise, at least according to Yogi Bhajan, that lubricates those pads between your vertebrae. Those pads, those discs, separate each of your vertebrae, puts a buffer in there. That's important. They got to stay moist, they have to stay soft, they have to stay springy. If you get dried out and brittle like a dried out sponge, you know how it gets super hard and you can break it off. If those pads or discs get crumbly, then you got bone on bone, you're going to have chronic back pain. Just avoid all that. Remember to turn the head from shoulder to shoulder. If you have trouble with dizziness, keep the eyes closed, focus at the brow point. Keep the elbows up. Elbows should be up so the upper arms are parallel to the ground. This helps and keep stretching the spine up. This helps your torso. Helps you to get rid of that residual tension locked into your torso here. You have residual tension around all your major organs. You got to release that so you get better circulation, so the energy can flow better. Shoulder to shoulder. Some of you are doing this. Turn your head. Your uppermost part of the spine is up under the base of the skull. So you need to turn your head, turn your neck. 30 more seconds, powerful breath. Focus at the brow point. Inhale to the center. Keep your focus at the brow point. Relax the arms down. Take that full deep breath. Elevated heart center. Shoulders relaxed. Your body is kind of doing woo, 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 woo. but you can keep your mind focused. Helps with your concentration. Fill up through the chest, up through the neck, up through the top of the head. Keep your focus at the brow point. And exhale, letting the tension go. Keep your focus at the brow point. Shoulders relax. Again, inhale. Remember to tuck your chin down a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. And exhale, letting the tension go. I should get one of those cell phone jammers for you. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Go all the way up, top of the head, shoulder relax. Keep your focus. Inhale some more. Hold the breath. Feel the energy. Let it circulate. And exhale, letting the tension go. Okay, let's bring the hands back up onto the shoulders again. I know most of you probably, there may be only one or two people in the room that remember Red Skull. We used to have a guy named Kundalini Hopper, and he used to do this. Up and down, up and down. Touch those wrists behind the neck and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Try to keep the head as straight as possible. We're opening up this upper chest, neck, and shoulder area. That's where we store a tremendous amount of tension. We sit for hours hunched over keyboards of computers, steering wheels of cars. We build in a lot of upper body tension. Texting on cell phones, playing video games, seeing what else is on TV as we work the remote. You gotta work this area so you don't get a lot of built-in tension. Plus, you add to that this is where the body stores all its subconscious worries, fears, and whatever else is going on, anger, everything is stored in this upper chest, neck, and shoulder area. There's a lot of truth in the words. There's a lot, weight of the world's on your shoulders. That's where you store all that sense of tension. All that tension. So you want to break it up so you can get better circulation to your brain. 30 more seconds. Breathe powerfully. Let the breath help you to process the energy, work with the tension. Speed it up now, a little bit faster. You're flying in. You're like a big seagull here. You're flying in like Clem Hopper. Inhale, bring the elbows up, straighten the spine. Inhale some more. Stretch up, lift those elbows, heart center elevated, stretch. Inhale some more. Hold the breath, apply the root lock, squeeze tight, base of the spine, pull in the navel, focus brow point. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, relax the arms down. Inhale, full deep breath. Elevated heart center, shoulders relax, neck lock in place. Exhale, letting the tension go. Continue breathing long and deep like this. When you have a lot of residual tension in this upper chest, neck, and shoulder area, you're squeezing those blood vessels. The tension squeezes those blood vessels so it shuts down partially the flow of blood to the brain. That's critical. I learned in physiology class that it's not a psychological fact, but a physiological fact that when you start decreasing the blood flow to the brain and the oxygen flow to the brain, you're going to feel depressed. It's no wonder so many people in our society are on antidepressants, taking opioids and all these other. We have all this upper body tension. People don't work out. They don't chop wood. They bring firewood in. That would move those shoulders and everything around and everything else that they used to do. We're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. So you got to learn how to break up that tension. Okay, now interlace your hands into Venus lock. For women, it's left over right. For men, it's right over left. Your elbows are going to be locked out straight. You're going to have your arms down. Keep those elbows straight. Keep that heart center elevated. Keep the neck lock in place. You're going to inhale up, exhale down. Just think you're chopping wood. Elbows locked straight. Inhale up, exhale down. Bring the arms all the way down as you touch the front of your legs or whatever, your shins. This is beneficial for your lymph system and your immune system. Your lymph fluid's got to circulate back up into the upper body so it can get dumped into, that lymph fluid can get dumped into the blood system to fill it up, to filter out all the junk through the liver and the kidneys. It dumps it into the blood system underneath the collarbones. So if you're not moving your upper body very much, you're going to have a clogged lymph system. It's like when you have a clogged toilet. Things back up and get pretty smelly and toxic. Your lymph fluid's where your body dumps the dead cells, and where the viruses and bacteria that are killed off are dumped into the lymph system. But they got to get out of the body. Use the breath to energize you. Work with the tension. Make yourself breathe. Sends you to new areas of awareness. Sends you to places where you've never explored before in your own conscious universe or subconscious universe. Just like in Star Trek, going where no man has gone before. Well, you're doing that inside yourself now. So breathe. Break through your barriers, up and down. Keep the focus now at the brow point, 30 seconds. Keep the elbows locked straight. Heart center elevated. Keep going. 15 seconds. Inhale. Bring the arms up. Full deep breath. Stretch up. Head is straight, level. Inhale some more. Stretch up from the shoulders. Inhale some more. Apply the root lock, base of the spine, squeeze tight, pull in the navel point, focus at the brow point. Hold the breath, stretch up, focus. Exhale, relax the arms down. Inhale deeply. Let that energy of the breath penetrate all these different areas. Remember, heart center elevated, shoulders relaxed, neck lock in place. Let the energy of the breath circulate. Exhale, letting the tension go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, hands resting on the knees. Keep the heart center elevated. You're going to inhale, lift the left shoulder up. As you exhale, let the left shoulder drop as you raise the right shoulder, and continue. Inhale the left shoulder up, exhale the right shoulder up. Now don't sway the body, just move the shoulders, keep the spine straight. It's just the shoulder. Try to isolate the movement. Try to push your shoulder up as high as you can, but don't lean the head. Try to keep the spine straight. Some of you must have a lot of tension. I only see this kind of movement. Try to push it up to your ear. And then as you letting the shoulder drop, let it drop. You're not controlling it to come down. You're just letting it drop. You're letting it drop in, so to speak, dropping back into place. Again, we're working on opening up and breaking down the residual tension in this upper chest, neck, and shoulder area. Now switch. Inhale the right shoulder up. Exhale as you bring the left shoulder up. Okay, inhale, relax the shoulders. Now inhale, begin lifting both shoulders up. On the exhale, just let them drop. Inhale up, exhale, let them drop. Again, breathe into those areas where you feel the tension. As you exhale, let the tension go. You're moving that lymph fluid into the blood system. You're clearing out the lymph system. You're clearing out the lymph nodes. The lymph nodes are the areas of the body. They're like weather stations. They tell the body, give feedback to the brain as to what viruses and bacteria are in a particular area. If they're clogged by the lymph nodes are clogged, then they can't send proper feedback, so you can have chronic infections and all sorts of problems. So you need to clear out your system. Breathe powerfully now. Focus at the brow point. Little kids like to call this the choo-choo train exercise. Some of you have a lot of tension. Just work on it. Make the effort to push the shoulders as high as you can. Keep the head level. Don't let that chin ride up. Push the shoulders up towards the ears. As you exhale, let them drop. "30 seconds now. Focus at the brow point. Circulate the energy. Powerful breath. Inhale, bring the shoulders up. Full deep breath. Fill into the rib cage, fill the chest. Heart center elevated, stretch everything up. Shoulders are up, chin is pulled down to the chest. Inhale some more, chin is tucked. Inhale some more. More. Stretch everything up. Inhale some more. Hold the breath. Chin to the chest. Apply the root lock. Squeeze tight base of the spine. Pull in the navel. Focus brow point. Feel the heat. Feel the energy. Let it circulate. It's healing energy going through your body. Everything is up, up, up. Exhale, relax down. Shoulders relaxed, elevated heart center, neck lock in place. Inhale deeply, full deep breath. Exhale, letting the tension go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now keeping the heart center elevated, keep the shoulders relaxed. You're going to inhale. Turn the head over the left shoulder so that you feel the pressure of the stretch in the neck. Slowly exhale as you turn the head all the way to the right. Pressure of the stretch. And continue inhaling to the left. Exhaling to the right. Keep the shoulders still. Keep the heart center elevated. Slowly inhaling to the left. Slowly exhaling to the right. Work with the stretch. Remember, keep the head level. You'll feel it up under the base of the skull. This helps to stimulate your glandular system as well. That's one of the main purposes of doing yoga, is to stimulate and balance out your glandular system. You have major glands in the throat, base of the skull, back of the brain there, center of the brain. Your thyroid, parathyroid in the throat, your thalamus and hypothalamus in the back of the brain, base of the skull, your pineal and pituitary glands, center of the brain. Keep your focus at the brow point. Work within the dynamics of the pressure of the stretch. Take your time. Heart center is elevated. Head stays level. You don't want the head to come up and back. Keep the breath flowing long and deep. Breathe into the navel point on the inhale. As you exhale, empty the lungs completely. Now switch. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Keep your focus at the brow point. Shoulders are relaxed. Heart center is elevated. Head is level. Helps you to learn how to stay level-headed. You're balancing out your nervous system. You're stimulating and balancing your glandular system. You're releasing a lot of residual tension to increase blood flow to the brain. These are all basic common sense dynamics that you can be consciously aware of and appreciate what's happening in your body. If you apply yourself, you'll get the results. Yoga is a technology. It's a science of living. If you apply it, you'll get results. It's up to you. The Guru Dev, the teacher within yourself, however you can inspire yourself to take on this spiritual journey of awakening and elevating and building your conscious awareness. A few more seconds. Now inhale to the center. Last exercise. You've heard the fairy tales about turning frogs into prince. Well, we're going to become yogis turning into frogs here. So your heels are touching. Feet are angled out about a 45-degree angle. You're squatting down. Your hands are on the ground in front of you, fingertips. Keep the heels off the ground. Inhale in this posture. Exhale as you straighten the legs. Dropping the head down. Inhale. Come back down. Exhale as you straighten the legs. Try to keep the heels off the ground. If you don't have the flexibility, you can do it like this. And then come back down. Actually, you're inhaling as you straighten the legs, exhaling as you squat back down. I had that backwards. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, squat back down. Bring the head up. Use the breath to help you to process the energy, work with the tension. Last time, inhale up, exhale down, and come lying down on your back. Totally relax. Arms at your side, palms are up. Feel the energy, let it circulate as you inhale. As you exhale, let the tension go. Let the weight of your body release into the floor. Let the tension go with each breath. Learn to let go physically, emotionally, subconsciously, spiritually, mentally. The dynamics of apana, the ability to let go. Let the universe take over. If the universe has the capacity to keep all these gigantic stars and planets and everything in orbit and doing their functions, surely you can let the universe have control of you for a few moments. Let your mind float free. Let the energy of the breath permeate every cell of your body, from head to toe. As you inhale, just imagine you're taking in this life force energy, the cosmic flow, that cosmic blueprint. Every atom does the cosmic dance. Neutrons, electrons, protons, subparticles doing their dance. They're all dancing around each other, creating an energy field. You're like a miniature galaxy. Trillions of atoms within you doing their cosmic dance. Let it circulate, let the tension go, let the energy flow. Now inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale, begin wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Bring yourself back. And exhale, inhale, rotate your ankles and your wrists. Move them around, your ankles and your wrists. Rotate around, get yourself back into your extremities. Some of you have left the building, I can tell. There's no response. Okay, now inhale, stretch the arms overhead, stretch out the spine, point the toes, stretch, inhale some more, stretch, stretch. Arms down on the floor, stretch above the head on the ground, and exhale, relax down. Inhale, rub the soles of the feet, palms of the hands together. Rub the soles of the feet, palms of the hands. Have you ever done any reflexology massage? There's a whole schematic of nerves that run through the feet to all your major organs and functions of the body. Same thing is true of the hands. Exhale, relax the arms and legs down. Now bend one leg at the knee. Turn that bent knee over the other leg. Stretch out your hip. Do a cat stretch to the side. And exhale back to the center. Inhale, cat stretch to the other side. Exhale back to the center. Inhale, pull both knees into the chest. Keep the head on the floor. We did a similar exercise, but inhale into that lower back. Stretch out that lower back. Pull those knees in as tight as you can. Exhale, back off from the tension. Inhale, pull the knees in. Exhale, back off from the tension. Now still holding on to the knees, rock gently from side to side. Back and forth, back and forth. And now rock forwards and backwards. Create some momentum, rock yourself up to a sitting position. And we're ready for the meditation. This meditation will help us to conquer our weaknesses. I'm going to read you some of the lecture notes that Yogi Bhajan had with this. He usually gave a lecture when he gave out a meditation. That's his picture over there. It's also him over there. This other guy is Guru Nanak. He's somebody else. This is Guru Ramdas' picture of him. All right. So here's what he has to say, dealing with the flow of life. You all want to live successfully. Who is stopping you? There is a law which cannot change. If a person does not use his or her own ego, there is no reason that person will not be happy. Ego limits and scares you and puts you in a bound state of mind. You cannot move. You cannot flow. You become cautious. In the name of your security, you follow the ego, but it takes you miles and miles away from destiny and happiness. Do you want to go with the flow of life, or do you want to go with your ego? You want to ride an elephant and a horse at the same time. You have ego because you have nothing else. You do not have ecstasy. You do not understand that you are part of the universe, and the universe is part of you. Therefore, you protect yourself. You do not trust in the vastness, the infinity of God. Therefore, you do not trust in your own infinity. You have come from the infinite to the finite, and will merge again in infinity. But what you do not trust in, you do not believe in, do not befriend, how can you merge in it? Every day you are alive, every day you are dying. If you live to die and death is inevitable, then you should just relax. By hustling, hassling, playing mental and physical games, you just invite trouble. Trouble makes you unhappy. And when you are unhappy with everything that you have and do not feel worthy, feel your worth, feel your beauty, feel your tranquility. Everybody is born tranquil peaceful, honorable, gracious, made in God. Our life problems can be diminished as we want to diminish them. If you have a problem, drop it. Keep going. Problems never follow you. There are as many problems as there are achievements. I am interested in you and in your power, not your weaknesses and criticism. I'm interested in your elevation and in your achievement for yourself. Do you want to achieve in life? Do you want to live happily? Conquer your sadness. Conquer your shortcomings. Conquer your narrowness. How do we do that? Well, that's what we're going to do right now. Okay. So, this is the mudra. Your left arm is out parallel to the ground. Your right hand is right here. You're going to scoop the prana in from the universe, bring it around into your mouth. You're bringing it in through the round of lips, powerfully. And you exhale through the nose and bring back to the starting position. Eyes are closed and go through the process. I'll put on some music so that we can do this, but keep breathing, keep going. Your body's going to rebel. It doesn't want to breathe. It doesn't want to do this. It's all in how much power you put into taking in this pranic life force. Let it circulate throughout your entire being. Slightly cupped like you're scooping in a cup full of water. Bring that pranic energy into your being. It's the nectar of the gods. Bring it in powerfully. And then exhale, let it all go. You're exhaling through the nose. Your body's going to go through changes. Your mind's going to shift. Just imagine that left arm extends the energy, and there's like a vector of energy out to the infinite universe, unlimited energy. You're bringing in that infinite energy through that arm into your being. At the same time, you're letting it all project out to the infinite space. Make that full circle so your hand starts here at the side of the head. Then scoop it out all the way and bring it all the way in. Use your navel point to pull the breath in, and then you push it out, all that stuff, all your weaknesses, all the pain, all the suffering, all the disease. You're going to feel the challenge. Just keep going. Do it one breath at a time. Keep the heart center elevated. Keep the neck lock in place. Breathe powerfully. Keep the head level. Go beyond your limitations. Go beyond your fears. Go beyond your self-imposed cautions. Let that power of the breath circulate through every cell. Keep going. Go through the changes. Scoop it in, then exhale, push it out. Your arm is at the side of your shoulder. Then scoop it in, folding, pull it in. Exhale, elbow relax next to the shoulder. Inhale, pull it in. Hand next to the shoulder, elbow by the side of your rib cage as you exhale the air out. Now scoop it in. And exhale and continue. That left arm like a vector of energy locked in. You're halfway. Keep going. Complete the journey. Do your best. Go beyond your limitations. Keep stretching that left arm out to the side. The left side deals with emotion, deals with the fears. Deals with healing. It's like a turbocharger. You're pulling that energy in. And then you're pushing out the negativity, you're pushing out the pain, you're pushing out the disease. Pull it in, exhale it out through the nose. Pull it in through around the lips, exhale it out through the nose. Keep going, one breath at a time. It's all about pulling the air in, that pranic force. Exhaling it out. Let it go, apana. You've done 7 minutes, just 4 minutes to go. It's like a marathon. Keep going. Maintain your form. One breath at a time. Pull the pranic force in. Let it sustain you. Push it out with the nose. Left arm stays straight. Vector of energy. minutes. Powerful breath. Don't give an inch. Pull it in. Exhale it out. Pulling it in from your energy field all the way in through your whole being. And exhale, let all that stuff go. Powerfully now, pull it in through the round of lips, all the way to the top of the head, all the way in, and exhale, push it out through the nose. Again, inhale, sweep it in, powerful breath, fill all the way up top of the head. Keep that left arm extended, and relax that right shoulder. Exhale, push out the stuff you don't need. Again, inhale, powerfully pull it in. Exhale, push it out. Again, inhale, powerfully pull it in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, let it go. Last time, inhale, pull it in. Pull it in some more. And exhale. Now bring both hands, left hand on the heart center, right hand over the left. And I'll just calmly breathe long and deep through the nose. Inhale into the belly. Heart center elevated, shoulders relaxed. Let this energy circulate. Neck lock in place. Fill all the way up, top of the head. And exhale, letting the tension go. Continue this process. It'll calm you down. Just continue to breathe long and deep. Shoulders relaxed, neck lock in place. Fill the chest, heart center elevated. Fill up through the neck, shoulders relax, up through the top of the head. Expand out into the infinite universe. Inhale some more. 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 Now hold the breath and press in at the heart center with the hands. Hold the breath and press. Penetrate deep within. Cannon fire exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale deeply through the nose, full deep breath. Filling the belly, expand into the rib cage. Fill the chest, fill all the way up through the top of the head. Take the energy all the way up into your arc line, into your soul body. Inhale some more. Now hold the breath and press in at the heart center. Penetrate deep within. Cannon fire exhale. One last time. Inhale fully and deeply and completely. Filling the belly, expanding into the rib cage, heart center elevated, shoulders relaxed, neck locked in place, all the way up, top of the head. Fill into the gaps in your aura, in your energy field all around you. Expand into the galaxy. Inhale some more. 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 Hold the breath. Press in at the heart center. Circulate the energy. Penetrate deep within. Hold the breath. Cannon fire exhale. Now just relax the arms down. Sit quietly. Become aware. You're just becoming an observer now. You're not figuring out right or wrong answers. There's no judgment. There's no shame. There's no blame. You're just watching what's going on within yourself without judgment, but with compassion, because you are experiencing what it is you're observing. So be aware of the dynamics flowing through the body, the heat, the cold, the aches, the pain, the tingling sensations, the throbbing, the pulsing, the numbness, whatever it is. Just be aware with compassion. Be aware of your emotional state. Again, there's no right or wrong answers, no judgment, no shame, no blame. Whether you're happy, sad, angry, frustrated, calm, joyous, inspired, whatever it is. Again, with compassion, allow it to be there. Just observe. Be aware of the breath. Observe the breath. We controlled the breath throughout the class. Now observe the breath. How does it flow in and out of its own accord? Your breath is a constant reminder that the universe pays attention to you, as with your heartbeat as well. These are constant companions. Whether you're thinking about them or not, the universe makes sure that they happen. And they're with you until the last moment when you pass on to the next realms. So be grateful, be thankful that the universe pays attention to you moment to moment with compassion. No right or wrong answers. Be aware of your thought processes. Your mind takes you everywhere, anywhere. See where your mind's taking you. Observe the mind. Again, no right or wrong answers, whether you're dwelling on the past, present, future, people, places, things, issues, pets, relationships, finances, job, whatever it is. Again, no judgment, no shame, no blame. With compassion. as you can observe the body, the emotions, the breath, and the mind. It's the vast part of your consciousness beyond these four dimensions that connect you with your unlimited self, connect you with your infinite self, connect you with your undying self, connect you with the cosmic flow, connect you with the divine influence, however you define that for yourself. Well within your soul or spirit, without judgment, without shame, without blame. These five dimensions, they all coexist, so consolidate them into one complete experience of who you are at this moment, without judgment, without shame, without blame, with compassion, body, emotions, breath, mind, and spirit. Exhale. We always end each class formally with a little song that embodies why we do the yoga in the first place. So bring your palms together, sound your chest. Inhale. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. We finish with a long Sat Nam. Sat means the totality of truth. Everything in the universe, multi-universes, dark arrow holes, dark matter, dark energy. Every person, place, thing, every object, all the galaxies, everything, all the universes. That's included in the totality of truth, the Sat. Nam is a unique manifestation. Some element of that truth is happening here and now. So inhale deeply, last time, full deep breath. May the seed of purity in you flourish and cover all your aspects and projections. May you understand life is a pure living experience. May you truly understand the meaning of divinity, integrity, and personality. May this day bring you the understanding that God is within you, always was, and always shall be. And may you stand looking to that inner strength to walk tall and happy. Sat Nam.
Sat Nam.
So if you want a copy of what we did today, make sure your name and email